This is the intro song. This is the intro song. This is the intro song. Homecoming. This is the intro song. This is the intro song. This is the intro song. It's a cakewalk. I mean race.
Hello and welcome to In the Jungle. I'm Drew Parsley, and I just drank an invisible potion that will wear off in 3, 2, 1. Dang it. Well, it almost worked. Anyways, hello there, I'm Drew, and this is In the Jungle on Eagle Eye TV. We've got a great show for you, so you better hold on to your hats, because we got some fast action comedy coming at you. But first and foremost, the government passed a bill that guarantees back pay, so now we can afford to use fonts that aren't wingdings. Let me say that again. We're going to learn what girls think but never say. We're going to talk about sports. We're going to welcome Devin back to the studio. Woohoo! And we've got trending topics with Melissa again. But first, it's time for You Can't Make This Stuff Up. To start things off, we head to the land down under, where someone decided it was a brilliant idea to give a wild pig 18 beers. Let me repeat that. The pig got drunk and began attacking local citizens and terrorizing local pets and farm animals and causing thousands of dollars in property damage. Said one man on the scene, I guess that pig really couldn't handle his booze. In Annapolis, Maryland, a woman has been arrested after robbing 5 banks in the last month, including the same one twice. According to police, the woman had a terrible case of eczema and she didn't use enough hand lotion and left dead skin all over the banks, which makes this easily the most disgusting way to rob a bank ever. After she got busted, the woman merely stated that she too wanted to participate in real-life Grand Theft Auto 5, after being disappointed in the low number of eczema-inflicted characters that the game offers. Our next story takes us across the pond as an elderly man picked up his granddaughter from elementary school, except it wasn't his granddaughter. The man mistakenly took the girl to a doctor's visit where she was prescribed drugs after her checkup, and it was only after they had picked up the prescription that the little girl finally mentioned anything. Kind of suspicious that the kindergartner held out for the drugs, right? But who knows? Authorities believe that she plans to use her newly doled out drugs to cook meth. Someone's been watching too much Breaking Bad. But they've been on her ever since because I heard her friends at school started calling her Heise Sallyberg, which that's a weird name. But luckily Sherlock got on the case and he was able to sort out all the clues and finally catch his man, or in this case his small girl. Well, anyway, we're going to come back to you after this commercial break with some Mashes My Grapes with the return of our own Devin Dalton.
Hi, I'm Dick Richards, founder of Singles That Are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeat.com. I founded Singles That Are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeat.com because I am a single that is 1/16 Cherokee Indian and I have a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu, and I want to meet other singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu. I knew that there were others like me, and that's why there have been over 55 people that have joined Singles That Are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeat.com. And because of the massive popularity, we are having an October special. October is factually known as the loneliest month out of the year, so that's why, for this month only, Singles That Are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeat.com is waiving all fees. That's right, normally the monthly fee of $18.68 is now completely free throughout the rest of October. And if you happen to meet somebody in that time frame, don't worry, you don't have to pay until November. That's how great Singles That Are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeat.com is. We do this for you so that you can find love when no one else wants you to. This month's Halloween special is designed to make everything really spooky. So when you meet your single that is 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu, on Singles That Are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeat.com, you will finally have the opportunity that you have always wanted. To go on a Halloween hayride with a single like you that is 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu. So join Singles That Are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeat.com. where other singles that are 116 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu are waiting for you.
Sign up now for singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com and take advantage of our free month of October special. Remember, singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com is the only dating website that spends more money on helping you find love than on our commercial budget.
And now, what mashes my grapes with Devin Dalton.
Hey in the jungle, it's really good to be back. You know what mashes my grapes though? My hands. You see, I actually use my hands to hand mash my grapes. Gets you a good natural taste to them, but also, it's a really great stress reliever. But it's very important that you take note that I never use someone else's hands. I only use my hands because my hands are what mashes my grapes.
After being single for so long, I never thought that I would find anybody that was 116 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in Jiu-Jitsu. But one day I got online and I went to singles who were 116 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com, and there she was. I found her.
After struggling with dating all the wrong people, I finally found singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com and met this great guy, and we've been happy ever since.
Yeah, there was this girl one time I met on a blind date. I asked her how her jiu-jitsu class was going, and she looks at me and was like, "Yeah, I've got a green belt in karate." I was like, "I don't think that's the same thing." And so I continued to find out that she lied about everything else. She was a quarter Cherokee Indian, not 116. But that was the day I knew that I had to go to singles who were 116 Cherokee Indian with a green belt higher in Jiu-Jitsu.com. And ever since then, I never turned back.
I'd spent many years dating guys that were, 1/16 Choctaw Indian, and such a mistake, really. And finally found singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com, and now I'm on the right path. Thank you, singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com.
Sign up now for singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com and take advantage of our free month of October special. Remember, singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com is the only dating website that spends more money on helping you find love than on our commercial budget.
Women. They're really complicated because a lot of the time they say things like, "It's fine," when it's really not, or "I'm great, I love Becky," when they really want nothing more than to tackle Becky to the ground. So, in an effort to help guys everywhere understand girls, we took a look at what girls really think.
Yeah, we should totally get lunch sometime.
Or we could not, ever.
Yeah, I am so hungry for a salad right now.
Or a hamburger. Who eats salads?
Hey, how are you? I'm fine. I'm not okay. Do I look okay? I'm doing horribly, and my hair's in a bun.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
That is totally not fine. I am so subtweeting you.
So where would you like to eat tonight?
I mean, I really don't care. I don't have a preference.
Olive Garden?
So where would you like to eat? Is there anything particular?
I mean, I'm being totally honest when I say I really just don't know. I don't care.
Olive Garden, Olive Garden, Olive Garden.
All right, would you like to go to Olive Garden tonight?
Olive Garden sounds pretty good.
We're getting married.
Crazy, right? Who knew women had thoughts like that? Anyway, now it's time for something new and also extremely manly. Sports!
Sports, 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 sports. Yeah!
Muchas gracias, Drew. Hola, me llamo Santiago Molano y hoy te voy a dar todo lo que necesito. Oh, sorry. I've been just informed that the Spanish show has moved to 11. Hello, my name is Santiago Milano, and I will be guiding you through the butt fumbles of sports as we navigate through jungle sports. My friends call me Tigo, or Santi, or Mexican, but you can just call me the sports dude. We'll start off the night by talking about soccer.
Soccer. Yeah!
Alright, cool, that moment's passed. Soccer's an irrelevant sport, sure, but do you know what sports is considered outright mythological in Alabama? Hockey.
Hockey. Yeah!
Yeah, that joke was too easy, but basically the season started and a bunch of bros punched the bejesus out of each other, which is cool for bros, to bro it out every once in a while. Okay, cool. On to things that really matter, like football.
Football. Yeah!
In college football, Auburn's still left unranked in the AP poll, despite being a number 24 Ole Miss, 30-22 last Saturday. Auburn's ranking was given a boost by number 25 Maryland, who got Seminoled, and Tallahassee 63-0. Which begs the question, what is the AP poll waiting for to finally rank Auburn? They're 4-1 and their only loss was a 14-point game in Death Valley, and none of their players skip off the field after big plays. Oh, this is awkward. I mean, you can't really get mad at that. He has perfect skipping form and the ability to make sunshine. Remember the Titans cry like a baby. Being left out of the rankings this week only gives Auburn more reasons to ring around the posy this weekend against Western Cupcake Technical College. Western Carolina University. Meanwhile, on the other side of the state,
Alabama sucks. Yeah!
Coach Nick Saban and the number 1 ranked team Alabama suffered a tremendous embarrassment this past weekend after giving a third quarter field goal to the Georgia Southern Panthers. Yeah, third quarter as in while the starters were still in. Senior quarterback A.J. McCarron went for 15 for 16 for 165 yards and 4 touchdowns. That might be pretty good, McSharon. It's pretty easy to put the beat down on high schoolers and blind kids. Many Tide fans are eager to see their chest tattoo with orange make it to the next step so he can join the elite fraternity of Alabama quarterbacks in the NFL. But no one is looking forward to McCarron's leave from college football more than Brent Musburger, who's told McCarron's girlfriend, Catherine Webb, is only interested in dating collegiate athletes. Which is why Musburger has enrolled to play free safety for the University of California, Santa Cruz Banana Slugs. In other news around Tide football, starting safety Clinton Dix was benched last week after violating team policy, which the safety just said his first name repeatedly. Ha ha. Clinton Dix. Last week in the Jungle Sports made the startling observation that Texas A&M quarterback Johnny Manziel might secretly be a pirate captain played by Johnny Depp. After our investigation revealed that he was indeed Captain Jack Sparrow, look for Manziel to switch it up this week as they take on Bo Wallace, Sunshine, and the Ole Miss slave-owning rebellious Black Bear Land Sharks. In other news around the SEC, Georgia was nearly upset by Tennessee, as in somehow still ranked number 6 in the country. Was almost beat by a team that still ranks its crowning achievements every year as number 1, not hiring Lane Kiffin again, and number 2, being Peyton Manning's alma mater.
Fantasy football. Yeah!
And if you're a real bro like me, you play fantasy football. And if you're a smart bro, you drafted Peyton Manning because he puts up like 40 points a game. For all you Julio Jones owner, you're in a bit of trouble. For 1, he's out for the season. And 2, that's what you get for you drafting an Alabama player. So I hope you learned your lesson. Some other great pickups for fantasy football are Thor, the god of thunder. With the ability to shoot lightning from a hammer, he's certainly going to be helpful on the football field. If you're in desperate need of a running back, the Hulk is always a great choice. And if worse comes to worse, you can always pick up Jesus. He's a great team player, and he forgives, even if you waited until the last round to pick him up. That wraps it up here In the Jungle Sports, I'm your sports dude, Santiago Milano. Stick around after the break for trending topics, an interview with Miss Homecoming campaigners, and no windings. You're watching In the Jungle on Eagle Eye TV.
Sports, yeah!
Before, singles that are 116 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in jujitsume.com. I had tried so many other dating sites like JDate, eHarmony, but none of them led me to the wonderful relationship that I have today with Thomas, and I'm extremely happy.
Before, I tried a whole bunch of other martial arts-based dating sites like Wing Chun, BlackBeltsMeet.com, MMA Fighters, Interact.net, but until I found singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com, I just never thought I would find my soulmate in martial arts and in Cherokee Indian heritage.
You know, I'm all right with Taekwondo, Tang Soo Do, you know, any other type of martial arts, but 1/16 Cherokee Indian really attracts me. So if you're not 1/16 Cherokee Indian, I don't think it's gonna work out. But that's why Thomas and I are very happy, very happy.
Until I found Melissa, I never thought that I would find a partner who's also 1/16 Cherokee Indian and with a green belt or higher in jiu-jitsu. Now, thanks to singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com, I'm so happy that I've found my soulmate in martial arts and in heritage. Thanks, singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com.
Sign up now for singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com and take advantage of our free month of October special. Remember, singles that are 1/16 Cherokee Indian with a green belt or higher in JujitsuMeet.com is the only dating website that spends more money on helping you find love than on our commercial budget.
Well, it's homecoming week, and you know what that means. 5 girls get to see which of their sororities have the highest cumulative number of Facebook friends and Twitter followers, all while standing on the concourse talking about their favorite position numbers. And so I went undercover to learn a little more about what Miss Homecoming campaigning is really all about. All right, what's that time of the year again? Time for the homecoming votings and all that for Miss Homecoming. So we're about to go see what these campaigns are about.
She stands for Hannah for Heroes, and it is she runs this organization that has to do with SOS, which is like supporting our troops.
We got some funny looking people over here. Let's see why they are. So what is with the flowers?
Well, we are just trying to brighten people's day, and who doesn't like flowers, you know?
Yeah, it's still not a very bright day, but I appreciate your help. Hello, who are y'all supporting for Miss Homecomings? Thank you for your time. Who are your candidates for Miss Homecomings?
Cody Null.
Cody Null, y'all.
Yes, and what does he support?
She supports.
We'll have to cut that one out. I wonder who stands for Coke. Me. Summarize your entire campaign and say like a pound sign and a phrase with no spaces. What would you choose?
Well, our official one is hashtag hand in hand because that's the slogan. She's reaching out her hand and Auburn's hand to the local community, so probably hashtag hand in hand.
Because her name is Handa?
Because her name is Heather Henley. It's H and H. So.
Oh, did she plan that?
She did. She was the mastermind. She came up with it.
That's clever. I would have made my name Hannah too if I known I was doing hand in hand.
Heather Henley.
Heather Handy. Okay, we already got the yellows and the reds. The Crips and the yellows. Or the Bloods.
Latin Kings.
I'm not familiar with the gang scene here. So, word on the street is that Cody plans to bring frozen yogurt to the village. Is that correct?
There's already frozen yogurt in the village.
Is there?
She did that.
She did?
She did. It was all yeah.
Well, I don't go to the village, so that. Okay, what kind is it?
It's pinkberry.
Pinkberry. Is that like raspberry?
No, pinkberry's like the place.
Pinkberry the place. So if you had to describe your entire campaign as a whole completely and totally, with say like a pound sign and maybe like a phrase with no spaces, which would you pick?
Like a hashtag?
Is that what they're calling it? Can we get that confirmed? Got it. Okay, good. Yes. Hashtag
hashtag JC, like hashtag join JC.
Right. How does that tell me what it's about?
Hashtag JC against drunk driving.
Oh, that's good. I like
Is that a
that.
good one?
How cold is it? What's the temperature?
It's pretty cold. It's above freezing. Below freezing.
Above freezing, frozen yogurt. You heard it here first. From the raspberry, pinkberry. Right. Thank you.
I like your hair.
Thanks. I like yours also.
I like your glasses. It matches JC, so.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Orange and orange and blue.
You heard it.
You are all joining for JC.
Hey, I'm unbiased. You heard it here first. So is it true that Carrie helped you personally?
Yes.
Her name's Cody. That's right. Cody helped you with your basketball head.
She did. I am voting for JC Carussell because I am JC Carussell.
So tell us more about about her.
About JC?
Yes.
Great she is, and that she's in. Is she in SGA? She's on Senate. She's on Senate.
So she is. We got that confirmed.
Yeah, they confirm how great she is.
Okay. Hey, you heard it here first. So what about Jay-Z's campaign made you want to vote for him? You, her, you.
The rapper Jay-Z?
Is that what? Was that what we're joining?
No, we're joining JC, but I do like Jay-Z, the rapper.
So if you had to describe Kathy's whole campaign in like. Cody
I'm
Sam.
gonna let you interview me if you get her name wrong.
Say it one more time.
Her name is Cody Nall.
Cody Nall.
Cody Nall. Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Light of life.
Live life. Right. Light that up to. Now it's time for trending topics with Melissa Hardy. Hey Melissa, what's trending?
Welcome to episode numero dos of Trending Topics. I'm your host, Melissa Hardy.
Hashtag topical. Trending topics.
Gravity came out this past Friday, and much to my dismay, and probably this man's as well, Gravity is not about the life and times of John Mayer, appropriately titled after his semi-hit song, Gravity. Once I got over my initial disappointment that Mayer wouldn't be making an appearance, I made my journey over to the Carmike 16 and contributed $850 to the $55 million the film made over the weekend. The movie was an extraordinary mix of minimal plot and dialogue and maximal emotional investment and suspense. You all should seriously see it. Like seriously, you should go see it. Keeping with the movie theme, hashtag add a word ruin a movie was trending this past week. So I picked a few of my favorites and made a little treat for you guys. Up first, Bruce Jenner Almighty. Good for Bruce because news broke this week that he and Kardashian momager Kris Jenner have moved to Splitsville. Bruce is sure to escape the K-Dash shadow and head back to Olympic-size fame with his new blockbuster. From athlete to rapplete, another tweeter provided me with this lovely title, The Snoop Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Only in a place like Narnia is it okay for Snoop D-O-double-G to be known as Snoop Lion. And last but certainly not least, one of my all-time favorite classics has gotten a lot more glitter in the sound of Kesha music. Under no circumstances would I prefer to hear K$Ha over the angelic vocals of Julie Andrews. Yikes. In other things I never want to hear, hashtag things you never want to hear was also a recent trend. It seems as though the person who tweeted Nickelback came out with a new album, hashtag things you never want to hear, will be crying themselves to sleep tonight because I'm hearing that everyone's favorite of all the least favorite bands is coming out with a best of album. And it's titled Best of Nickelback Volume 1. I'll just let that one sink in with you guys. And I'll leave you with this. Is the Volume 1 really necessary? Because I don't really foresee sales of blank discs leading to a Best of Volume 2. That's all I have for Trending Topics this week. See you next week.
Well, that was trendy. Before we go, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge Auburn's least famous tradition, the cake race. So previously I believed that the cake race was a race in which you eat a cake, an entire cake, and run a 5K, but apparently that's not how it goes. You don't even get to run with a cake. I guess really all you do is you run a race and then you can win a cake and kisses from important students. But that's not really making me want to go. Now, I'd love to see if I could eat a whole cake and run a 5K. I don't really need to go home with one afterwards because that's probably the last thing I'd want to do is eat a cake after running a 5K. But that's it for this week's episode of In the Jungle. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like us on Facebook, which is pictured below, and head over to eagleeyetv.com to catch up on old episodes of In the Jungle. You've been watching In the Jungle on Eagle Eye TV, so good night and War Eagle.